Hello everyone. On this video I'm going to talk about how to do a dim style annotation and how to annotate your details and plans and sections, and how to use that leaders and how to set them up, and also how to do a multi leaders. The easiest way is, guys, if you go to my website, here at top here I have given you all these files. If I were you, I will download this and just look at them. This standard this has all the leaders and dim styles. Layer guide, this Excel file which has all the um, standards, numbers and everything. So let me just go and open one of those files. So when you download the file, this is what you will get. So if you look, and also if you go to my first video, I have explained this very detailed, or the second video. So on this video, guys, if you look here, this is a LT scale, line type scale, 0.5, standard 2, 6-inch equal foot. So if you're doing a detail 6-inch equal foot, you'll copy all of this and you will paste this in your drawings. And I will usually start with quarter-inch equal foot because that's I'm very familiar with those numbers. So if you're using quarter-inch equal foot, 12 times 4 is give you 48. Okay, so the standard is 48. So text style, everything is going to be under the standard. So if only thing you got to do, guys, just copy this dim style and also this leader over here. This is a single leader. This is old way of doing this, but also I'm going to teach you guys how to do multi leaders which is cool stuff, which is it's easy to move around, and I'll compare and contrast both of them together. And if you're going to use your text and call outs and everything, you could use this stuff here. So it's very important that you study this and know what's in here, so you don't have to recreate all of this. But if you look at this dimensions, guys, I have purposely put it on the center, but usually it's supposed to be on above. So if you type in D, enter, these are all the standards which you when you copy this dim style, all of this comes with it. So if I go to my dim 48 and click and say modify, so first thing you got to change is this, the text into the center is going to be above, aligned with dim style. So these two things you have to change this, okay, because that's very important. And this is how I know that people just instead of using right after the download from website, and you had to do something to, so you'll know what you're doing. And the fit always in quarter-inch equal foot is going to be 48. Today I'm now going to talk about annotative scales, annotative text, and annotative dim style. That's another video I'll make for you guys. So basically, if you want, you can just copy this into your new drawings and you will see that. And so if this is my new drawing here, guys, if I type in D, enter, I will start with this, usually annotated and standard. Okay, the way you create new one is that you go to if you don't want to use mine, if you want to learn from this, if you want to learn from scratch, you go to standard and you say new, and I will rename this into standard 48 and continue. So once you rename it, and you'll get this dialog box. Usually I will start from symbols, because I'll start from symbols and go to lines, then I'll go to primary units. So symbols is going to be architectural text. Then I will copy this 3/37. If your professor say use 1/8 inch equal foot, use 1/8. In this case I'm going to use 3/32. I'm going to copy this 3/32. I'm going to say Control C, and I'm going to paste this everywhere. All of this I'm going to change this to 3/32. angle I'm only 45. Now when you change that to 3/32 inch, that will change all of these guys. So I'll change all of this 1 2 3 and this 3/32, everything 3/32, and color for the usually red, everything by layer. So everything by layer. I'll go to symbols here, do the same thing, 3/32. Okay, the text is going to be Romanesque. Okay guys, and it's going to be vertical, is going to be center, above, align with the horizontal, align with the dim style. Okay, see this, when you click this is if you want to do a square frame around your text. Usually I don't do that, just leave it and fit. Now this is where all the magic happens. If you say your code, if since we put standard 48, so this number is supposed to be 48. If you put standard 96, which is 1/8 inch equal a foot, then you put 96 over here. Okay guys, see, always keep the text between the lines. So this you guys, it's up to you and your professor. Okay, usually I keep this between the lines. And go to primary units, guys. This is very very important that you change this to architecture. Okay, and please do not round this off. I usually leave it 116, and these two over here, guys, we'll test this. Okay, I'm going to uncheck the inches and press OK. Set current, and close. So now if I do DLI enter, see, when I do DLI enter, I can click on any angles. See that I clicked here and I clicked here, but it gave me straight line. Okay, that's DLI enter. If you DAL enter, click here, see that it'll give me the angles. So DAL enter the dimension angle, and DLI is to give us, even if you go on angles, it'll give you a straight dimensions. Okay guys, so it's very important that you guys, and also you can see that this 20 foot is round, put it to 16. Let's say if you want to round this to 1/8 inch equal a foot, up to 1/8, or if you want to round this to 1/8, you go to modify, you put 1/8 here, press OK, close it, and see that it goes to 1/8. So usually I leave it as 116. That's a good. I don't want to round it off no less than no higher than that. So this is how you do dim start. Now leader also associated with this. If I want to do, for example, if I have a circle, if I want to do the leader for this, and LE enter, and you can see that leader gave me the small point. I go like this, and now I press F8 to go straight. Click. Then I'm going to give a dim space. See the dashed line, dotted, like hidden lines. That's to put the text. Then now you could type whatever you want, you'll get that. Okay, usually your professor prefer that, to put everything in caps, so you could select everything, put uppercase. If you forgot to put upper caps, in AutoCAD you could change from just highlighted, and you could change back to lowercase as well too. So now this is a 1/4 inch equal a foot. Okay, so this is one way of doing leader. So if it's this leader over here, okay, when you move this, see that it goes in an angle like that. Also when you move the text, see, it creates some another angle to it. Okay, that's the weird about this text. But what I like is to create this guy over here, multi leader. Okay, the way you do create multi-layer, you got to set up another standard for this. So the shortcut for that is MLS. See that? This is MLS. Enter, and you'll get this multi-leader style manager. Before we got the dim style manager, now this multi-leader manager. So by default, everything is to annotate. See this triangle space thing over here? That's annotate. So when you click M style manager, you get the standard. So let's create one. Let's create new. Okay. So when you create new, you see this annotate. Just uncheck this. Okay. We will do annotation later on, but for now we're just going to do 48. Standard 48. Continue. Same way, we're going to start from the leader format. Everything. See that this we keep. Don't put it to spline line. Just keep it straight. Okay, guys. And the color, I'll put this to red because that's how it goes with the, and by layer, and close fill, that's good. Put this to 3/32. Okay, guys, and copy this, paste this everywhere. Leader maximum 2 point, that's good. Scale factor over here, this is the very important, guys. This is very important, this guy here. Okay, that you use here. See that this piece over here, that you put this to 48. Okay, and then M text over here is going to be used Roman S. Okay, 32nd, 3/32. That's good. Okay, if any other changes, I will let you guys know in class. Okay, let's click on this. See, there was this is the standard annotated. This is standard 48. Set current, close. So now let's do, before is LE enter for the shortcut. Now this shortcut is going to be MLD. So when you click MLD, let me just copy this circle. That's that. To MLD, you click here. So you only had to click once. Okay, watch this, guys. You click here, then you click wherever you want to go. Click there. Now see, that's the good thing about it. So now you could type in whatever you want, and that's your standard. Okay, now if I go here, let's zoom in. So that's my leader. Watch what happens when I move this. That's remained the same, but if I move the text, see that the leader, everything comes with it. See how easy. And also if you move this point, the text comes with it. Now if you click on this arrow here, now you can move your, keep your F8 on, you can move your text, and you can make this line bigger. But you cannot do that over here. See, if you move your text here, so you get stuff like this. So there are way you could go around this, but I'd rather go with this. Now what if you want to point this same, if you have another circle here, if you want to point this to the same another circle over here, in this case what you had to do is that you had to make a copy of this, put on top of it, and you had to do like something like this. Okay, but what I like about it here, if you type in MLE enter, you click on that, and you could point this to any where you want. You could give about 10 of as many, and also when you click on one of them, everything's select together. See that everything's, when you move the text, so everything moves with it. And here, if you make a copy, you put on top of each other, and then move it, and when you move one, nothing moves. Just only that part. So I highly recommend that you guys use multi text and multi leaders over here, which will help. And also this is cloud. You could use cloud to put some revisions, clouds and stuff like that. So if I were you, I'll just go through this, guys. And also if you want to create tables, you can create tables here. So now let's go And but just be careful that, see this text over here, we put on the other one 48, and this is now this we also put 48. The difference between this text and this text, guys, if I put D enter, modify, see I'm giving the text height over here. This is wrong. It's supposed to be 332nd. Press OK, close it. So if I do LE enter, that's good. Modify, that's good, that's good. Okay guys, so if you look at here, the D enter, if I go to modify, it's set to 96. If I put this to 48, okay, and set current, close. If I do LE enter, so let me go take this next to each other. See that that's match with this. So anyway, if you do quarter inch equal a foot in multi-layer or in dim style, this 48 modify and this 48 has to match, guys. If it doesn't match, you will get different height, text heights. So if you do MLS enter, MLS enter, and if I go to standard 48 modify, this has to be 332nd inch. This is going to be 48. Okay, this is very important. Now I'm going to press OK. And if you want to create for 1/8 inch equal a foot, so practice this. Go open the Excel file. If you open the Excel, you will see all these numbers over here. So if this is the layers of students, layer for students, and this is the drawing scale and heights. If you go to quarter inch equal a foot, you will see 48. If you go to 1/8, it's 96. 1/16, this number. 332nd, this number. Okay, so this is what you're going to use it, guys. And also, if you type in style, STYLE, enter, you please use Roman S. Okay, then use Roman S, leave the height to 00 by default, and standard everything leave it the way it is, 0.75. You don't have to touch anything on this. And if you want to add another one, for example, arch dim, this one has it. And if you go to and if you go to city blueprint, CIT, so the city blueprint, that will give you architecture text as well. And so it's up to you if you want to use city blueprint or if you want to use Romanesque standard as your professor. If you're doing details, just stick with Romanesque. But if you want to go with city blueprint, I will say take the Romanesque, make new, call this city blueprint. Okay, and then here you could choose city blueprint and leave everything as height 0. This is 1, and apply to it. Okay, then when you go to your MLD enter, sorry, MLS enter, and you go to set current, sorry, modify. Here for the text style, you'll choose city blueprint. Okay, and press OK, close it, and you'll see that this is like architectural text. So it's up to you as professor which text you want them to use it, and you'll see the difference between them. Okay guys, so let's go to one of my details. which this is done by another student. I'm using this student's Dylan's work. So this is his detail from last semester. So if you look at this detail over here, he used regular text standard over here. Okay, so I'm going to make a copy of this. CO for copy, bring it down, and look at how he did it. He lined all the text together, and also all the leaders together, and only the leader head is moving everywhere. So this is kind of neat the way he did it. And also same here, this is what you're going to do for your assignment assignment B, I believe. This is the section through one-way Joyce lab. So in here, if I erase all of this, okay, and if I type in MLS enter, in here I haven't set it up, so let me set it up again for this. But I don't know what size detail is. I think this is like 3" equal of foot. Set current, close, LE enter. I'm just going to test this. Okay, this is like 3". He used text number 16. Okay, standard number 16. So for this purpose, I'm just going to use standard number 8. Okay, set current, set number 4, and close it. Okay, so I'm going to use MLS enter, new. I'm going to use this to, I'm going to call this standard 404, and not annotator and not annotative, just take that out. Continue. I'm going to keep everything the way it is. 330, so I'm going to copy the 332nd. We'll start from here, change this to 332nd, all of this, and 332nd, leave this to 1. Nope, it's not 1, it's going to be 4. Okay, and then the standard here, I'm going to use the, you could use Romanes or Arial 1, but what we created before, I'm going to use the architectural text for now. I'm going to create new. I'm going to call city blueprint. Okay, city blueprint, scale factor, I'm going to put this to 1. No scaling, that is good. Set current, yes, close. Here I'm going to choose city blueprint, which I created now, and this is 4, that is good. This is good. Checked all of this by layer, straight, that's all good. So I'm going to set current, close it. As the different every time you use different scale, you got to change the multi-leader styles. Okay, so I'm going to type in MLD, enter. I'm going to click on this concrete. I'm going to say that's my concrete. I will type in. So if you could see that this, my text is smaller than what is he used over here, but I'm just using this as I'm using this standard just to demo. So I'm just going to go back to my MDSL, enter, modify. I'm going to put this to 16. Okay, close this. So that's good. So that's how architecture text will look. So what I'm going to use CO for copy. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put one here, one here, one here, one here, follow this. So I'm going to point this to my top of the slab here. I'm going to point this to the rebar here, and I'm going to point this to this concrete here. Let me point this to this rebars here. I'm going to point this to this wall over here. But look the way he did it, everything lines up. Looks the way I put them in. I put them with random. But in multi-leader, you could align this. Okay, if you go here, if you click it, see this align. So you can select all of this, enter, and you could pick whichever you want to align with. So in this case, I'm going to align with this guy here. So see that you can line them. So once you click, it'll give you a way to place them. So in my case, what I'm going to press F8, go upwards. That's it. See that? So everything aligns at one shot. But it did not move the points, or the where it's pointing, but it's only lined everything straight up. Okay, guys. So this will help you guys towards your assignments. And then also see, try to keep all your notes straight. Try to go to study the Excel sheet and look what he did it, and also look at the scale, and also put some scale bar, guys, for your drawing works. And look at your scale first before you even put your annotative scales. And by the way, guys, this is an annotative scale. Okay, so if you move one of these, so it moves with it. It's like a smart intelligence built into this script. Okay, so that'll be it, guys. So if you have any question, email me. And so for your next assignment, you'll have to do one section like this and one call out detail of this. So when you do call out detail, guys, you call it here. So this is your detail, calling it up. And I would like to show you that this is what my next tutorial is going to looks like, where you'll do 3D models like this. See that? That's 3D models. That's you'll do 3D models like this. Okay, and also we're going to cut it off, and we're going to show what's happening all around the models. This is one-way slab, one-way joist slab. Okay, guys, so please watch the next tutorial and comment on them too. Alright, have a nice day, guys.